Game's hard. I'll have you know that's a beast in the presence fight. I guess I'll just try again. Hard, mild, random, 11. I was trying a Gatling build, but I choked on a kernel. Not a kernel of corn, you know what I mean. I can't stop myself from making dumb jokes like that. Yeah, what the heck. It's not that useful, but maybe there are some awful rooms that I would want to escape. Well, that's absurd. I don't deserve that. I just failed miserably. I don't want your pity, game. But yeah, loop 11 kernel is already really scary. I think the Gatling thing could have worked. I had some support for it, it's just I needed more. Maybe I needed to stack Gatlings or something like that. But ammo was completely out of the question at that point. I had backshot swarming. I was obviously looking for ricochet at that point. I had piercing, that's also good. Could have gone somewhere. The question is, would it be weaker than a non-Gatling build? And probably. Oh. Yeah, how can I turn down an 8 triple? I think this is the best spot for an L piece. Oh, this is super worth it as Skully because it's a module. Huh. Let's see, I'm terrible with names like this, but Jormungandr, I think. Jormungander's Fang. 20% damage, Wallbreaker destroyed most walls. What the? I mean, it's big. It's a plus. 5% or 20%? It's like a temple cart. I could just put it in the middle, but then long pieces wouldn't fit. Well, they could fit there, but it would be suboptimal. I think I'll do this, right? Unless this is better. Yeah, it's kind of whatever. I'll put it here. Destroys most walls. Yep. If I win just because of a module that says plus 20% damage, I think that would be kind of lame. Oh, I can even destroy moving walls. That's kind of silly. What the heck? So now, I guess Jackhammer is useless because I can just do that. Oh, it's singular tiles. These can't be destroyed. Okay. There's at least that difference. Neither can... yeah. Got it. I have fortune, so I think full clearing is a good idea. I'll take it. I will not underestimate Guardian. I just realized Guardian doesn't have his hard mode effect, the old one. Would it have been too much? Eh. Okay, that pattern's harder at least. I don't know, I could do with some needles to dodge on top of all of that. I mean, I have to know. Is that good? Yeah, that's good. Okay, should have known, because that's how backshot scales normally. It wouldn't make sense if that module suddenly made it a triple shot. The life probably wasn't better anyway. Unless I encounter rooms that make me regret having backshot. There are some of those. Scrap runner. Yeah. Oh yeah, I can just destroy the blocks the turrets are on. Gotta remember that. Now I'm pretty much committing to a long piece. But that's fine. No, the crit chance is just more damage, so yeah, and I don't really care about the swarmers, I don't think. And it's a long piece, so... I guess if I get more crit and crit payoff, we're good. I don't think I would need much more. Oh, these things also scale with loops and fire more rapidly, don't they? When will I learn? But yeah, it was muffled last time when the sound came from my pocket. So at least there's that. I don't know. A boost to max ammo. I do think ammo would still be relevant with the kind of build I've got. Only Gatling makes it questionable to have any ammo. Assuming I'm even entirely right about that. It's a lot of paper airplanes. How many classrooms worth is that? Yeah, well, that's not happening. I think that's fair enough. Well, what the? Why did those two guys take so long to kill? Was I doing something wrong there? That was strange. Oh, I see some extra flames. They almost got me. Well, I can't leave it. Maybe that makes enough of a difference. I'm not sure. Not super confident with Skully. So I took the module from the boss rewards for maximum ammo. I think I was kind of tired in loop 10. I was speaking too quietly. I hope I can remedy that now. You know, if I don't speak with a consistent tone, it doesn't matter what my settings are. I'm pretty sure. Those are two. Yeah. Okay, there's something to think about with this module. Should have used the portals. I'm gonna need that, absolutely. I need to review the footage in the demon fight and figure out what was going on there. Wait, why was that a damage up and not a module? I thought Skully doesn't get damage ups. Is that intentional? I don't see why that particular room should be special in that regard. I mean, with how the last run went, maybe I should pick Quickening. And the block destruction of extra POW is kind of redundant, but I think I'll need the bombs. Maybe they're more useful and might still protect me about as much as Quickening in the long term. Oh yeah, those can also be insta-killed with this. Nope. 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 I just want to go fast. And most of the time there's nothing that'll hurt me, but occasionally there's something like that. Alright, this. Just hit my hand on my desk for some reason. Oh, have I seen nitrogen cooling before? I don't think I have. It fits. Does it make much sense? Maybe it kinda does. Could replace that. No, that's 20% damage. Why would I? Like, no. Maybe destroying cover is not a great thing in general. Kind of hard to avoid with this somewhat imprecise build. Oh, that was really bad, actually. Ugh. I am dissatisfied with my performance. No, it can't be there. Good. Fine. think a firebomb is appropriate here. Right. Well, that's kind of a tricky combo, actually, but I think it's still fine. Not sure which pattern I prefer. Probably not this one. I'll get the hang of it. And once I do, it's only going to do the other pattern. You can replace full ammo refill modules as many times as you find them, which is kind of nice. You know what else is nice? Scrap runner if I salvage modules. What the hell? Garbage. I honestly feel that plate might as well read your charge minions have +1 attack. Yeah, I played Hearthstone at some point. Not anymore. I hate the game's guts now. It was fun while that lasted. But yeah, that's what it feels like. Though at least here the actual old effect was moved, but still nerfed. So, I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying, actually. That was almost great. Yeah, I thought so. I guess I should have said earlier, but this is the second attempt at Loop 11 Skully on hard. Ooh, that's much scarier. I don't think I got to see the entirety of that before. I think there are more bullets in that one too. Wow. Oh, that's great. I tried to do a cool dash. Didn't work. I think stealth is probably wise. If only I still had my... shield. I am thinking about temple. Oh, I can even destroy the blocks they create. That's nuts. More back shot. There's a shield. I just put it here. Hmm. 10% max ammo. Razor's fine. Well, this is kind of unimportant, actually. I could just replace this, or I could just place it in the middle. I'll just place it in the middle. What am I thinking about? Doesn't that look great? If I keep playing and I run out of ideas for thumbnails, maybe I'll just put unique Skully patterns. It's the same. I mean, sure. I'll try. Ordinator. Okay. I don't know about Loop Ordinator, though. Yeah, I don't know that he's scary. I'm not even gonna try. Okay, I failed. Oh, but I can destroy those blocks. Amazing. I think that was a bit more dense. Oh! I earned entry, I guess. I'll take the life, I think the life is more important. I should be very afraid of Temple. Ah, that one hasn't shown up before, I don't think. It's nice. Best case scenario, you have a bunch of basic bombs. Actually, extra POW helps a lot to make that deal better, doesn't it? Because you can recoup after the fact. I'll go with that. Yeah, sure. Okay, some of that dodging skill I displayed and the Arms Master run is still here. Haven't completely lost it. I definitely want to do this on Loop 13 as well. Maybe I'll just beat Loop 13 as Arms Master for the first time and then replay it as other characters. I think I should probably save this weapon capsule for a potential ammo refill for Warden. I think Crazy Ghosts are significantly scarier now. Although other things might not be. Ooh, some flan rooms might get really messed up by me, because speak of the devil. Ah, what the hell. Or maybe I can just break the flan rooms. How disrespectful. Yeah, like that. I was thinking of this one in particular. Yeah, that's messed up. That's not how that's supposed to go. That's actually a bad thing. Ugh. That was harder. That's still... Oh, no. It got messed up, I was gonna say. It still kind of works, but no. At least I crushed half of them. See, the more silly effects like these they add to the game, they clearly undermine other design. The weirder things are gonna happen. I have an energy bomb, I forgot about that. I forgot how it moves when it splits off. Oh, I just barely missed it. I was really feeling that until I got hit. Nothing special. That's clever. You can shoot the mirror heads while these guys are invincible. Sure. Again? I'm fine just cashing those in again and again. I could re-roll them. I have a shield. Do you still lose max life if you take a shield hit against these? I'll find out. I don't think you do. Oh. Awful. Absolutely atrocious. No! Was not anticipating the block there. Oh, okay, I'm terrible at those guys. Clearly I move around too much, and their pattern is designed. It's one of those patterns that catches you out if you do. I guess now I would really want the homing module. Or at least I would consider it. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Shield, magic back. I'm thinking. Forget if I said it this attempt, but I do have something I want to do soon. Like within the next hour or two. So maybe I don't need to fight Chaos God this time. Again. Yeah, I'll try to redeem myself. Oh, it's two of them again. Of course it is. That's fine. Those were worthy bombs. I also heard that Warden's extra phase and loops. Loop 7 plus, I assume, because I was told to come here. No. Okay, the rod. I'm happy with that. That's more interesting than damage. Although on Skully, I guess it amounts to basically the same thing. Plus fire rate. Oh, I see those new bullets. I wasn't expecting that. Well, now I know. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say this is good enough. That'll help. That's good. Ruins. Wait, how the hell does that stack? Maybe I could just take the runes, but I think you can replace runes and they stick around. Fire rate. I think this is good. With the shield especially. Backshot basically doesn't matter. So what the hell? I want to see. Aha! Well, now I really want homing. So wait, am I doing 4 phases of Warden anyway? Because of the new phase? Huh? I was definitely in the wrong place there. I didn't think there would be even more new stuff already. I thought maybe something crazy would happen on Loop 13, not... I reacted to the medium bullets almost last minute. That's really tough. Oh no. Yeah, I couldn't get out of there in time. I think that's worse. Yeah, it's definitely worse. So much worse. Picking up that heart while fighting Warden gave me some flashbacks. Which implies I'm traumatized by the Arbiter, but I'm not. I love that fight. Just gotta nail it. I had a failed attempt in which during the spinning chain attack with the curvy bullets, he stopped time and added more bullets. I wonder how many variations on his attacks he has because of that. This is the gun. The music didn't, yeah. That's... It's not bad, but it's not that bad, but it's still pretty bad, if you know what I mean. If that even made any sense. Okay, how did I do that? Which core uses that Gradius pattern? I don't remember. Alright. Yeah, I think I would have been dead if I kept going, although maybe I would have found some stuff. And I also never found this before, did I? Is that... I need to think. I don't care about the ammo. The question is, do I really need Game Wizard Pack or not? Maybe not. Gain Enchanted Staff. It's just the Sacred Arms staff on its own, right? That's what that seems like. Would I replace this? Stupid numbers. Having an option in the form of a staff that independently targets enemies is obviously much more interesting than the number 20, and yet you know how I feel about lame stats. It looks kind of cool. I feel like a lich. It could be it messes me up slightly. Right now I just need to recover from that ordeal. The gun phase of Warden is really fun, by the way. I like it. It's just tough. And it seems to have a fair few unique patterns. I want to secure my victory. Oh no. Whew. That room plays out differently when you don't have a claw that just pulls that guy into one of the walls, leaving him stuck. What the... See, if finding that shortcut multiple times gives you a high score, then high scores don't matter. Because what the hell? That is a grotesque amount of money for nothing. I just walked into a shortcut. If shortcuts are random loot boxes, I guess. I won big, but I feel nothing. Illusion of choice. But maybe that'll help. I think understanding and long-term planning are definitely vital to succeeding as Skully. Like, this is pretty good. I left some gaps. They'll stay that way, but I think it's worth it. But before that, I was very efficient with my placement. And I'm pretty sure it paid off. I really need Magic Pack to be active. I forgot about the portals. And the cans of tuna as well. I don't think they're restricted in any way. I'm pretty sure you can just find them instead of the lower value money items. And at that point, again, what score? Score's a joke. Nobody cares about score in this game. And this is why I think they should make an arcade mode someday that can have a good, well-balanced scoring system. So that when I see a high score at the end of a run, it actually means something. Are you thinking about it, D13? I would love that. I don't even care about the specifics as long as there's good, consistent scoring. I think it would be awesome. Oh yeah, I can even destroy the metal blocks. Well, that's kinda silly, isn't it? I do want runes, is the thing. I think. Maybe. What was this again? Well, yeah. Oh, so they can have different shapes. That didn't register until now. Just for the sake of doing things, yeah, I'll do this. That way I guess I don't have to get as close, and I'm pretty sure I can replace the runes and keep the module and keep the runes. Some rooms are just, I think, very likely to have. What do I ditch triple as well? I guess I could. 10% crit chance and damage. And let me think. Triple, if it works the way it normally does, where the 2 extra projectiles deal half the damage of the main one, then I think this is worth it. It was probably a very bad way of dealing with those. Oh, this again. I didn't even have to dodge that, but I did. Because I wasn't thinking, probably. Cadmium alloyed round, spawn temporary thunderhead on kill. Yeah, I've had that. Do I just test? Yeah, I will. No! Huh, why did I think that? Oh well. Now I know at least you can destroy the ghost spawners. Of course you can. I have to say, this feels like the game is easier because I got lucky. At least Wall Breaker is something. If it was just 20% damage, I would say that's stupid. But because of Wall Breaker, it's like, it also just makes your gameplay different as well. But also Wall Breaker is probably just even more power on top of the damage. I don't know. I would prefer if the unique modules were actually weirder and more difficult to use, so that getting lucky and finding one doesn't just mean that you kinda win. But I have the same opinion about unique weapons. That's part of the reason I really fucking hate Crimson Lotus. Of course, I didn't bring that up before. Yeah, right? Damage and fire speed. Some crit chance. Yeah, the fire speed is from here. Give me burst. Why not? It refreshes my scrap runner buff as well. It's just more reason to take it. Alright. Gotta be cold-blooded. Don't panic, even if you mess up. I just realized the particle effects at the start of... The particle effects on its legs at the start of Phase 2 are because it's sliding along the ground after being launched by the explosion at the end of Phase 1. It's so cool. In general, the way the background changes here to where you're pushing... At this point, the old pattern should be back. I'm at loop 11. It's so easy to just bring it back on a setting in which the game... in a setting in which the game is way harder anyway. Come on, guys. Give me that frickin' Overlord pattern. I don't think anyone would complain if it were present here. Okay, what was I saying? The way the background changes during that fight really feels like you're pushing Overlord back towards the gate that he's guarding. And then when you can see this during Phase 3, it's the end of the line. Overlord either kills you and stops you from proceeding through the elevator to floor 6, or he dies and you make it. I mean... I guess I'd rather just have piercing than a razor. Sure. It's because I have 18 in quick hitting that I'm taking that. I should have destroyed the last node. That was stupid. Oh, that's a cool room. Martyrs and a Necromancer. What a team. That is fearsome. But I think I'm pretty strong. I'm destroying my cover. I think I've seen that before. It was about to fire... I almost want to get hit by that. I'm curious. It shoots black holes like Chaos God. You know, the black holes that pull you into the Chaos God core fight. Board Oracle. I don't think I've seen this before. 10% fire rate. Temporarily destabilized. May reverse in time on hitting a wall. What? The bullets, you mean? Oh, it's a 2x2. That's pretty awkward. I could put it right there. Am I just messing around with whatever the game gives me? Fire rate. Huh. What the hell? I see. Wait, isn't that good with piercing? I hope it is anyway. Later. Ammo could be nice. There's some chance of finding ammo in there. Right, destroying blocks can also screw over the fish, I guess. I shouldn't have needed to bomb there, but I made a mistake. So I used to get out of jail free. That was a magic shield hit. I guess I could check both of those for ammo. Oh, Eternal Skullys now shoot behind themselves as well, so you really can't strafe around them. At least it won't avoid all of the bullets anyway. Okay, what am I doing? This is the last mini boss, right? Spooky idols. Yes. Might as well look for the secret room. Sure. It's something. Yeah, they do have randomized shapes. That's cool. I do like that. That reminds me even more of Gemcraft's Frostborn Wrath's passive equipment screen. That's just crit scaling. I guess I don't need the Thunderhead. That's kind of a good choice. Actually, this is a good point to make. This or this? There is a clear, correct answer. It's based on build and number crunching. I will do no number crunching. Screw that. Still no ammo. Enemies release swarmers on death. Could replace this. Well, 10% fire rate. Wait, what does that look like? It'll help me with floor 7. I don't know if this hits the same enemy twice with piercing. Maybe it doesn't. But if it doesn't, then what does it do, really? I'll replace it. Could have regenerated some bombs, but eh. I made a joke at some point about Monolith EX, but I have no clue if something like that's gonna happen on Loop 13. Monolith turns black and red, and then all of its attacks get supercharged. Plus even more new attacks. An extra phase or two, you know. Super boss stuff. Maybe I'm just daydreaming, though. Very satisfying to dodge the shotgun revolver perfectly. I really like that attack. The slight randomization is never unfair, but it demands... it just demands reaction speed. And quick bullet reading, too. I have to admit something, I haven't beaten the Arbiter yet because of lack of trying. I just got so burnt out doing the Exalted run. It was so much more annoying than I thought it would be, that I didn't feel like trying the Arbiter more than once, which first try I made it to him and got him about as low as before. I'm keeping track of how many attempts it's taking me, or how many attempts it's been so far against the Arbiter himself. The previous bosses I don't care so much. I won't count my attempts on the trial as a whole, I don't think. Well, I haven't been doing it, so I'm not gonna, because starting count now would be pointless. So I think it's been 3 attempts. Hopefully it's no more than 4. But maybe I've only seen like half his moves or something. That would be awesome if it were the case. Oh, that's pretty dense, isn't it? That one is fine. I do like the revenge bullets on those. That's a nice change. Nice loop effect. Oh, water. But it's not exclusively fire, so I still have to be careful. Nope. Well, the icicles make that kind of easy, don't they? That room is scary. Very, very scary. Oh, I see they produce bullets whenever they hit each other. Humana, humana. I just wanted to make sure. Oh no. Okay, okay. My opinion of the module keeps changing. Wait, does destroying... Can you insta-kill shattered ones before they open up? Is that how that works? You probably don't get scrapped for it, but that's fine. I should have bombs going into it, but I should try. Because one of the things I technically haven't done, at least I'm pretty sure I haven't, is macro core. Which I think is getting max rewards from micro core on floor 6 or 7. And it would be good if I did that. So... Does bombing lower the reward? I don't remember. I'm sure this run is pretty long, but I also thought of another thing I can do after it. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself, though. I'm definitely getting ahead of myself. Maybe there are cartridges that are worth that, I don't know. These rooms are kind of forcing bombs out of me. I don't like that. It is cool that I can destroy those too, but I gotta be more careful than that. Ooh, those were dense pulse waves. Probably find the boss room. Oh, there's water in here. That took me a moment. That was good. That was really good. I can cancel this thing's attacks. Okay, never mind. This module's insane. You just have to use your brain a little bit, and then you have big numbers and utility. It does both. That's not so bad, is it? Oh, the aimed laser is definitely a problem with the water. And I underestimated its width again. That was bad. That was real bad. I think they made Swarmers smarter and longer lasting. No complaints from me. Well, too late. Although I probably don't need that, so... But will I find any more modules down here? There's some chance. Ah, what the hell, give me overheat. This should be good. I keep the max life from that one. Oh, do I have anti-synergy with piercing? That's unfortunate. Almost messed that up. Almost went the wrong way. Yeah, maybe I'll just replace the piercing now. What's that? Damage max ammo. I think that life might be relevant. So that's the piercing. Get rid of the piercing. So now overheat should work better. Yeah. Ugh. That is a very nasty room. What the? Wait a minute. It's probably down here then. Are floors getting bigger? I didn't even think if that could be a thing. No, they wouldn't make the game that tedious. I don't think. What the? Need to remind myself there's a damage penalty down here. Nope, but thanks. Okay, it goes down. If the boss room was right against the edge of the... Like, the map can't... Like, you see these rooms over... Why did I click? Why did I click, you fool? If that makes the difference, I deserve to die. Both because I'm not playing well enough and because I just made that mistake. Wait, isn't that very similar to what I got? I wasn't paying that much attention. I think I want the rewards. Yeah, it is on the edge. This and those two rooms, there can't be anything, in this case, to the left, or in that case, to the right, because that's the absolute limit of the map size. That's what makes me think that floors are getting bigger. Okay. Messed up the streaming there. No. Just barely didn't play well enough, but if I got that maxed out, that would have counted for the macro core achievement. I think it was still worth doing, though. That was good. Alright. Nothing more to consider. Let's end this. If you needed proof, the Excalibur bullets deal double damage. Ugh. I have 6 bombs. I should use them. It really bothers me so much when I bomb after getting hit. I understand why death bomb is a thing in other shmups. But also, I'm just playing badly. It's my fault. And that's why it bothers me. I'm mad at myself. Nautilus is good. And so is the cartridge. I got really badly cornered there. At least that bomb was good. Is database getting harder? Or am I just inconsistent at it? If I can give some advice, being slightly behind its path also works if you can't stay on top of it. Might even be a little safer if it suddenly reverses direction. Consider saving bombs for that. It's not the first time I've bombed there, but another bomb would have been handy there, but didn't last long enough to be that bad. And quickening was still useless. I'm telling you, give it that secret tech. I beg of you, developers, let me end it all. I want to. But it would be cool, like that 8 laser on death effect. If you could trigger that manually, that would be so awesome, wouldn't it? Tell me you wouldn't want to see speedrunners abuse that. And put themselves in extreme jeopardy just to go faster. Maybe sometimes they'll have 10 to 20 life, and it's like, trigger quickening. Why am I waiting here? Yeah. No. That's the thing, actually. If I'm gonna keep rotating characters, I can't say yes. Ever. Did I get that high score now? I'm pretty sure your high score gets wiped whenever you... There were achievements for... I might be misremembering. I think it was 100,000 points, 200,000, and 300,000. So I've covered all of those in this playthrough. I think macro core is annoying enough that I'm not gonna... Like, I almost got it. I've gotten it before. It was just a matter of farming RNG and not choking when it finally shows up. So maybe I'll just... In fact, I'll do it right now. If it's in a convenient spot. There are my notes. Oh, I didn't even... I didn't even write it down in the first place. Oh, there's an achievement called Shoot the Bullet. If you take a screenshot during Phase 3 of Monolith, it's pretty easy to get. There need to be at least 100 bullets on screen. Which I guess with loops you can do it elsewhere. Take your pick. I love the reference to the, I think it was a Toho game called Shoot the Bullet, where your job is to photograph Danmaku rather than fight, which I kind of like. I only vaguely know of the concept, though. So first of all, I'm gonna keep talking to clients. I'll pause a little bit if you want to read all of these, but he has entirely too much dialogue. See you later. I hope I can still do this on a fresh save. Or maybe you can't. There's an achievement for annoying clients. If it's integrated to Steam, maybe you can't do it more than once. Yeah, I feel like it should have happened by now. Oh well. If you're using this to fully complete the game, that's one thing you can do. Maybe it'll work for you. I'm pretty sure that's how you do it. You just keep asking. What the hell? It's not like I need the... Yeah, the price definitely scales. Is it half your debris? Or the minimum price, whichever is greater? That would make sense. So I guess you can pretty easily sustain that. I don't know what the point of the price scaling is. It just means that the amount of scrap you have saved up goes down. There's not an awful lot you can spend scrap on. But one other thing I wanted to do, if possible... Wait, is this gonna work, or... Oh yeah, you do get options, I forgot. If I keep re-entering, this is one way to force specific NPCs to show up. That didn't take very long. And I found a bow, right? That ribbon. Please, let me have it. Wait, did the music change before? I don't remember this. It's been ages since I did this for the first time. I remember now. These memories. It's so painful to relive them. But they are all I have. As miserable as this existence is, as long as I can cherish them, I can bear it. Thank you, visitor. No problem. So the music just changed? Until I... That's nice. I don't remember if the music changed before. That jar poor guy. It's kind of messed up if you think about it. That is a human soul, right? Well, I guess they never clarified that. Maybe it could be the soul of some animal or something. Do I play tag? What the hell? I'll play tag. Even though it's kind of a terrible idea. This is the same music as the Exalted hard mode ending, isn't it? I fumbled the controls. That was good until then. How was that not fast enough? You absolute jerk. Does having other stuff in here actually make it harder to hit the context-sensitive interact prompt? I don't know why I paused there. Stupid tag, stupid freaking... I'm gonna feel all under-accomplished if I don't pull that off. But but I can only attempt it for so long before it starts to annoy me and my ability to do it deteriorates. So, Blast Score, done. Annoy Kleins, done, I guess. I don't think I can do it now. Tag chain is still there. Yeah, there's almost nothing left. I do want to do one kind of special run. Sort of an extra run. I don't know when I'm going to do it. But I'm gonna do 2 of the achievements in one run, which is what inspired me to play the game minimalistically. Many people probably already know what that is. So look forward to that. Thanks for watching.